Good afternoon, my name is Brooke Owens, and as a committee member of the Young Professionals program here at the IAF, we're here to talk with some of the delegates and some of the recipients of the IAF Youth Grant. Here with me today I've got a student from Canada. So could you state your name and where you're hailing from?
Absolutely. My name is Tania R, and I'm from the University of Alberta in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada.
And I understand that unlike the traditional IAF Youth Grants, sort of the Canadians came to the rescue as well. So would you like to say anything to your Canadian sponsors today?
Yes, absolutely. The Canadian Space Agency actually sponsored me to be at this event, which I'm very excited about, and so I very much would like to thank them for that.
And you're a student, correct?
Yes, I'm in my undergrad still. I have 1 year of undergrad left. I'm in physics.
Wonderful. And have you gotten to work on any sort of cool projects as a student?
Yes, I've been very lucky. In the last year or 2 years, I've been working on the Phoenix project with Professor Carlos Lang in the Mechanical Engineering Department and the Canadian Space Agency. And so that was a very exciting project for me, both scientifically, I learned a lot, computational fluid dynamics, and as well I got to actually be in the Science Operations Center in Tucson, Arizona for about a month of the active mission.
Cool. And I know this is a difficult question, but could you pick maybe one story or moment from this whole event at the IAC 60th Congress that has been particularly meaningful to you and share it with us?
Yeah, absolutely. I think one of the great things about this is it's been so interactive. Like I went to get a snack, for example, just at the Danish tent, and when I got there I ended up talking to some young professionals, and we got right into propulsion systems, which is something I'm very interested in. And so I got to hear their thoughts on it and sort of a little bit where ESA is, because they were students from new young professionals from ESA, and it was some insight that I certainly would have been hard-pressed to gain elsewhere.
Awesome. So. And this has been a tough question, but we've asked everyone one word, if you could summarize your experience here.
Ooh, that's tough. Yeah, I guess maybe then I would go with interactive.
Interactive, I like it.
It's been excellent. So
now, when you get back to Canada, what are you going to take back to your colleagues back there that you've learned here?
I've been to a number of very exciting technical sessions as well, and I made some contacts because we are looking at maybe doing some things with some other countries for maybe some future Mars projects. So I've made some interesting contacts, and as well personally to try and figure out how to best align myself with industry and with the scientific community to see where I want to go. So I want to keep in touch with these people and sort of take some inspiration from them and use their advice. It will be a great way to get there.
And if you could say something to someone that might be applying for the IAF Youth Grant or the Canadian Grant next year, what would you tell them?
I would tell them to really try and take full advantage of the situation, in that to go to everything, and to go to the IAF activities as well as the ISUB students. Like at lunchtime, there were lunchtime lectures by the different agencies, and just to try and talk to everyone, because it seems like everyone that I talk to is an expert, and has something really valuable and surprisingly relevant to tell me. So.
Wonderful. Any final remarks about the experience?
I would just really like to thank the IAF Youth Grants and the Canadian Space Agency for letting me come. It's a great event.
Perfect. Thanks so much for your time.
You're welcome.